everyone. Welcome back to the Disney Drama Podcast. This is episode number 7. Yes. And that's Katie.
And that's Brianna. And we are two girls that are always Disney and we love to talk about drama. Roll the intro.
What are we gonna say?
Don't know.
This is the intro.
Yay. Intro.
It's not that long. So we went shopping today. I heard your stomach. I'm sure they did too. You
wasn't
okay?
My stomach.
What was it? Oh. We went shopping. It's so late. Like, we just got back. It's like 6:30 or something, so I'm hoping that the sun doesn't go away. But, what are you doing?
I was about to check my phone for the time.
It's up there.
It's up there.
We went to Spirit Halloween. We went to Target. We went to Michael's.
Yeah, and I wanted to go to Five Below because they have spooky Halloween stuff. And I also wanted to go to Ulta so I could buy the Billie Eilish perfume. Mm-hmm. But they don't like me anymore, and they told me no. And then, don't talk to me. And then also, as I got here, I said, hey, are we going to get something to eat? They said, no, we already ate. I said, so I don't get to eat? And they said, yeah.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
So then Bree said, well, we're, starting to eat better, and we're cooking at home. And I said, okay, so you're making me Alfredo? And she said, no. And that's my favorite food that she makes. And she told me no.
Because
no, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Don't
talk to me.
No,
don't talk to me.
Shut up. The Alfredo I make isn't just you throw some noodles in a pan and you throw some sauce in the same pan. I have to make the sauce by myself. Put all the cheese in there and stuff. I have to make it. It takes a lot of work, and I am lactose intolerant, so you can imagine what that does to my digestive tract. It's not pretty, and I didn't feel like being up all night.
She basically is just saying that she doesn't love me anymore.
Who?
You.
When?
Because you're not making me my favorite food.
Katie.
So then I had to settle for Cane's, and it was gross.
Wasn't good. It wasn't good, guys. I hate to break it to you, but I think I'm losing interest in Cane's. I used to love it. I used to be a very, advocator. Love it.
Period. Advocator.
But I'll tell you what. Not these days. Where's the seasoning? And I make damn good fried chicken. I do. I make damn good chicken tenders. And I make it better. I hope you guys can't hear my dog munching, but I make it better than Cane's does, and I'll say it with my chest. I will. Katie? I will. Have you had my fried chicken?
I don't know.
I made it one time. Oh, I made it for the 4th of July. I took it to Britt's house last year.
I don't remember
I did that. Yep, we made a whole bunch, took it to Britt's house last year.
And I ate some?
I don't know.
Was I there?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you and Corbin went. Mm-hmm. Moral of the story is I'm a damn good cook.
Moral of the story is you don't like me no more to cook me my favorite food.
That's not even true. And Katie, if I
even said spaghetti. I'll take spaghetti right now.
Even if, Katie, look at me. Even if I would have said, yes, Katie, I will make you Alfredo when we get home. I will. You would not have been able to hold off until 6:30 p.m.
No.
And then until what? How long after it takes me to cook it?
I would have got snacks.
Yeah, and then we still wouldn't have filmed. We would have been filming in the dark.
And my starvation is
yes,
not as important as filming the podcast.
We had all day, Katie. We had all day long.
Yeah, and you had all day long to make me Alfredo.
That's why we didn't go to Five Below and Hobby Lobby, because we had to get back here in time to film the podcast. Yeah, which Katie doesn't want to do anymore. She told me before this. She said, I'm done with the podcast. I'm never coming back, and I hate you, and I'm never coming to your house because I hate it here. That's what she told me. Word for word, quote. That's what you said. Don't even try to take it back. Don't even try to take it back. You said that.
I did not say that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just having such a fun time shopping, and I didn't want it to end.
It was pretty fun shopping.
I know.
But I was like, girlfriend, we're going to go shopping next week, and we always go shopping on Saturdays when she comes over.
Yeah. But I need paper towels, and I didn't even get paper towels.
Just order them from Amazon.
They don't get sent to my house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I 5 got it. I'm sorry.
You 5 got it?
Yeah, that's way past 4 got.
Oh. Corbin and I want to go through our clothes.
Me too. That's why I want to take them to Plato's and get some moolah, baby.
Yeah. Ever since that one time that you guys took your clothes, I, think highly about them now.
Yeah, okay, so you know how when you take clothes to Plato's, you're like, okay, I'm going to walk out here with, 3 pennies and a nasty look? You know what I'm saying? Because they're just...
and a fucking laundry basket full of clothes?
Oh, yeah, 100%. No, I always take trash bags, and every time they're like, stop bringing us trash bags. We won't take them next time. And I'm like, okay.
And then they're like, sorry, this is our first time.
Yeah, always. But every time I go there, you know, they're just judgy. And I don't mean it. I don't mean that the people there are just, like, rude or whatever. I don't mean that necessarily. But I think once you clock in at that job, it's just, like, you're mean. You know? Anyway, so one time I took my clothes there, and I got, like, $111. Like, $100. And I'm not sitting here telling you that I have the nicest clothes to ever exist. Look at me. I don't. Look at me. I wear sweatpants every day. What are they taking? I don't even know. I didn't even ask. But they gave me a lot of money. So I want to go back. Next time I'm going to get 2 pennies probably. Maybe a nickel and a dime.
Probably. But yeah, we want to take our clothes. And we have so many clothes. And it's so bad because I found out what it's from. Okay?
Corbin has a lot of clothes.
Yeah. But also, when our clothes are dirty and we have like 5 laundry baskets of dirty clothes, we just go and buy more. We don't go.
Yeah.
We don't do our laundry. So I just finished watching Love Island.
Yeah, I still haven't watched a lick of it, dude.
Are you going to?
I don't know. I want to, but it's just, I feel like I can't really get behind it. I don't know.
It's long.
Yeah.
Like 38 episodes.
And I finished Kyle XY, and now we're on American Horror Story and Ghost Whisperer. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I have the time.
Well, are you gonna watch it or no? Because I want to talk about it.
You have to warn them that if you're gonna do spoilers.
I'm doing spoilers.
Because what if they don't watch Love Island, but they're like in the middle of it, they're not gonna watch it?
Well, I'm not. It's not. Well, yeah.
Like
okay.
Brittany is in the middle of Love Island,
but a different season.
Oh. Skip to this time if you don't want to hear spoilers about season 6 of Love Island.
Wow, that was good. You sounded like a host for a TV show.
I am.
Okay, so let's get into it, shall we?
Sure.
Okay, so, like, I finished watching it all yesterday. I watched the reunion, whatever, okay? But, like, background story, okay? You gotta keep up with me really quick.
I'll be there.
There's this couple, Kayla and Aaron, okay?
Kayla? That's a fun name.
Kayla and Aaron, okay? They were day ones, like right when they got there, they talked, they found a connection, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. They stayed together through the entire time, okay? And then there's this part in Love Island called Casa Amor, and it's a different house than the villa. Okay, so, like, they're in Fiji for this season. So, like,
I love their water.
There's a villa, and then there's Casa Amor, which is, like, I don't know, an island over. Anyway, so what happens is, like, there was, like, 6 guys and 6 girls at the villa, okay? But then Casa opened up for, like, a weekend or something. And so the 6 guys go over to Casa.
Any relation to Five Guys?
No.
I love their burgers.
No. The 6 guys go over to Casa where there's 6 new girls.
Casa does have the best guacamole and queso. I'm following.
So there's now, like, the 6 guys that were at the villa are now at Casa Amor, and there's 6 new girls at Casa Amor. Okay, so the past girls that were coupled up with the guys that went over to Casa are still at the villa, but then they bring in 6 new guys. Okay, so it's like new couples. Okay. So the entire time that Aaron was over at Casa, Kayla was sick, like, to her fucking stomach. Like, she...
With worry that he was gonna cheat?
Yeah, like, just missed him and, like, blah, blah, whatever, because, like, they have been together since the very first day. And, like, Love Island, it lasts the entire summer. It's not, like, a quick little reality TV show. It's the entire summer that they're gone, and, like, they don't have phones, like, they don't have anything over there. They just have to talk to each other. And so, like, her and Aaron established this, like, bond and this friendship and, like, whatever, that she, like, was just sick. Like, she was crying every night, blah, blah, whatever, like...
Feels dramatic to me, personally.
Just
As an
worried
outsider, I'm going to give you my input. That seems a little dramatic because you've only known him for how long?
I don't know, but it's a reality TV show. What do you expect?
But she's going on a reality TV show thinking, like, I don't know. Anyway, seems dramatic. Continue.
But, so, while he's at Casa...
What's he do? He finds another lady, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's sitting there crying and throwing a fit and throwing up and doing things.
Right.
He's finding a lady.
He got another connection, okay? And her name is Daniela. Okay?
I choose the bear every time.
Exactly.
Aaron.
So, yeah. And he literally looks like Ken.
From Barbie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's Kyler? What's her name? Kyler?
Kaylor.
What's she look like?
Barbie.
Oh,
yeah, she's blonde, blue eyes.
Oh.
Like you. This is blonde.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what side of my head is. Continue.
But, okay, shh.
I'm just active listening.
Anyway, So he's over there with Daniela, okay? And there's like
as he would be,
and there's like
Aaron.
And there's like challenges that they do where like you have to make out with everybody, like that kind of stuff.
Oh my god, are they getting STD screenings and stuff? I sure hope so.
I don't know, they probably should. But like, okay, so they're doing all this shit, whatever. And it's like a big deal, like, if you kiss outside of the challenge. Okay? Because like the challenge, you have to do it.
Right. But it's cheating if it's not in the challenge.
Right.
If you have a connection formed.
Right. So, outside of the challenges, like, Aaron and Daniela were, like, kissing and all this shit. And there was a scene on, like, this beanbag where,
no. A beanbag?
Yeah.
No.
Where, like, Aaron's sitting down and Daniela's, like, on his lap or whatever. And he's rubbing her feet and, something got brought up about about showering or something. Because it was right after a challenge, so they were, like, gross. And, they were like, well, we should probably go shower. And then Aaron was like, your typical douchebag, and was like, maybe we should shower together to save water.
Save water? I knew it.
Yeah. So the entire time, you're sitting in front of your TV and you're like, Kaylor, open your eyes. Like, this dude is not your dude.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Like, he's not crying, whatever. And, like, so in the villa, there's a room of beds that they all sleep, like, together in the same room. Okay? Weird, but they all sleep together in the same room. And she didn't even sleep in the room because there was new guys. She went and slept in Soul Ties, which is like this bed that they have in the villa, like, because there was like areas for them to talk and stuff. And it's called Soul Ties. And she went and slept there with this other girl that like was, you know, doing the same thing with her couple from before. Okay, so this is where it gets juicy. Okay, like the very next day, Kaylor's like, oh, I got a text, because they have phones that, like, were given to them. So, like, they can't contact their families or anything, but they have phones, like...
They can communicate with each other?
Not even that, but, like, they just, I don't know, they get a text. Like, that's the announcements of the villa. Like, there's still a host, but she's not, like, there every day.
Yeah.
And so she's like, I got a text. Then she opens it. It's a video from that scene of Aaron and Daniela on the beanbag.
Oh, I bet she's destroyed.
Yeah.
I bet she's just ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
That poor girl, Taylor.
So she was just done.
Right.
And so then, after the weekend, so this is the crazy part too. So, like, the guys come back to the villa, right? But, it's like a big recoupling because, like, the girls can choose one of the new guys that came in to recouple with. Or they can, like... stay with their past relationship, or they can go single. Okay? Same thing for the guys. They can bring back a girl to the villa, or they can go back to their past, or come back single, technically. Okay? So, like, it was this big thing that if you decide, like, if one of the girls decided to wait for their other one to come in, if they came in with another girl, they're single. Okay? And, like, when you're single on Love Island, you're vulnerable. Like, you get ditched, usually. Okay? So, this is crazy. The morning before the guys left to go back to the villa, not Rob's a different guy, I'll bring him in a second. Aaron goes up to Daniela, and he's like, hey, I like Kaylor more. I don't see a connection with us. I'm not bringing you back to the villa.
So the whole time he's over there being a little sneaky Pete, and he's, like, hooking up with Daniela, then all of a sudden, boom, bye, Daniela, I gotta go back to my girl that's been waiting for me, crying, sobbing.
Yeah.
But she knows. But Kaylor knows.
Kaylor knows, and Aaron doesn't know that Kaylor knows.
Okay. So she better not.
Okay.
She better not.
Okay. So
the next sentence out of your mouth better be, Kaylor did not.
No, you have to listen to me.
No.
So,
I'm turning the show off. I've heard of him.
Yeah. That is, like, Aaron's BFF.
Oh.
Okay?
I don't like him already. I'm mad at him.
Yeah. BFF, okay?
Okay.
Get this
Did he support it? Was he there for the whole Daniela?
Like, all the guys really supported it.
That's disgusting.
And so, like, Kaylor was mad at all the guys that came back. Okay? So, I gotta, like, end this quick. So, like, after Aaron went to Daniela and was like, done. Dunzos, don't want you anymore. He was like, but you should go talk to Rob.
Oh! Was Rob not with anybody?
No.
Oh, okay.
He didn't, like, really find a connection at Casa.
Okay.
So
she's like, take my sloppy seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's like, okay. So then her and Rob start talking Okay.
Okay.
So then we get back to the recoupling at the villa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but Kaylor knows.
Kaylor stands up and she's like, I had a great time getting to know the guys, but, like, I don't want a connection with any of them. Like, you guys are great, whatever. Like, the new guys.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, but I also got a video, and I don't want to be back in my couple either. She
Good.
said, I'm going to stay single.
Good for her.
Okay? So then Aaron comes walking in, single, and he's, like, giddy, like, jumping for joy because he sees that Kaylor's standing alone.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I chose to stay single because I got a video of what you did at Casa. And
did he cry?
No. And he's like, whatever, just being a manipulative male.
Yeah.
And so then...
Don't tell me Rob! Don't tell me Rob!
Rob comes in next. And he takes Daniela!
Oh, I thought he was going to take Kaylor.
No.
Oh.
So then Rob comes back with
Daniela.
Daniela. And they're all the girls are sitting on the couch and they're like, Kaylor, is that Daniela?
Oh, do Kaylor and Vandiela fight?
Vandiela? No, they don't fight.
That's stupid. What the...
But it was crazy. So, like, red flags all around from Aaron. So then, like, a while later, Kaylor somehow gets over it. And she's like, okay, like, whatever. It happened, whatever. Okay? So, like, fast forward to, like, around the end. Aaron asks Kaylor to be his girlfriend. And she's like, yeah, whatever, blah, blah. So they were dating by the end of it.
That's stupid. That's so dumb.
So then, fast forward to the reunion. Okay? And, like, mind you, they've been day ones, like, whatever.
Whatever. I'm mad at them.
Right. So then, at the reunion, the host is like, how have you guys been? Like, you guys were together from the beginning of the season to the end. Like, how have you been? And Kaylor was like, I'm going to let you take this one.
Oh.
I said, oh, no. So, like, I don't know. Aaron came out saying that, like, the first night they spent the night together in New York. Because he had to go, he's from the UK, so he went back to the UK, whatever. Okay? He comes out and he's like, okay, I'm just gonna say it. I ended up Daniela, and I ended up doing all this stuff, blah, blah, whatever. And Kaylor was like, I just don't get why you're still fucking lying to me, like, blah, blah, whatever. It was crazy.
I bet.
It was crazy.
That's juicy. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome. It's like half the episode, so you guys are welcome.
Yeah, it is. I thought about watching it, and I started the first episode, but... I don't know, like I said, I'm on so many new series now, but, dude, you have to watch American Horror Story because it is so good, and it's been out for decades, so if you haven't seen it, that's your problem, not mine, but, like, you have to watch it. Every season is different. It's the same characters, though they play different roles. Like, it is so, so good, and I've watched a couple seasons already, like, now it's just, like, rewatching it all, but, oh, dude, it's so good, dude.
What's it on?
Disney Plus.
Really?
Yeah. It's on Hulu.
Oh, that makes more sense than Disney Plus.
Well, it's Disney Plus with Hulu is what I have.
Oh.
But, dude, it's so good. If you guys haven't watched American Horror Story, go watch it because it's Halloween time now. So, like, why wouldn't you? And the first season is scary. Woo! Scares me.
I'm so excited for Halloween.
Are you? Maybe we can go next weekend. Do you remember when we went that one year? I think it was Britt. Yeah, we went with Britt. And were you in the haunted house when one of her friends was a screamster and, they started, like, yelling her name and the thing. And then remember when you were just bawling your eyes out?
Yeah, I was, like, 8.
Yeah. And the dude was, like, following her around. Like, would not stop following her. And she was just, like, sobbing. Like, just pouring down sobbing. I'm surprised you like Halloween so much.
That's probably why. It's like a trauma bond.
Oh, cute. Very demure. Very scary.
Oh, very spooky.
Ooh.
But yeah, I don't know. It was like the very first haunted house I went into. And it was just the three of us. It was you, Brittany, and me. And Brittany was like, I don't know, probably a senior in high school or something.
Yeah.
Like we were all young, and I remember I was buried my head into her rib. Like, I probably gave her rib problems that she has now. Because, like, my head was just in there and I was crying. It was so bad.
Looking back, though, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
Like, yeah, I would...
It's good.
If you're going to be an 8-year-old coming into a haunted house, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, you were crying, so he was just like, yep, I'm going to feed into that.
Yeah.
That's goofy.
Yeah.
I like haunted houses, but I don't know, they're not scary enough. they're not scary enough. I want to be scared. I want to be shaking in my boots. I want to be yelling and screaming and crying. I'm so scared. And
yeah,
I want that, but they won't.
Yeah, last year it wasn't as good because, like, if you're ever scared in a haunted house, look at their shoes.
Yeah. There was one that we went into a couple years ago, and it was like this dance club one, and like all of the screamsters there were obviously just like so bored because nobody was going there. Nobody. It was these women, the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my entire life.
It was like a very hidden haunted house.
Yeah. And they were the most beautiful women ever in the world. Bro, they were hitting on me heavy.
And they were touching.
I think one of them kissed me or something, like on the cheek or something. Like, oh my God, bro, they were hitting on me hard. They told me to come back again by myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I just might, maybe.
It was fun. We went through it like 3 times.
Yeah, dude, because those were my girls. I was like, call me after this if you're being for real. That woman was the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my whole life. She was so stunning.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be back through by myself. You know?
Yeah. And then I don't get what's up with them and, like, figuring out my names. Because for the one that I was crying for, he, like, found out my name and was, like, just saying my name. But last year we went and we were walking through, like, one of the walkthroughs. And I'm not one that is, like, scared because I see them before they see me type shit. So, like, I'll sit there and I'll follow them with my eyes. And this one, I was like, I don't know if I was fucking with him or doing something. But then he was like, see you later, Katie. And I was like, who the f*** are you? Like, how the f*** you know me?
Yeah.
I said, bye.
I want them to say my name.
But first you gotta say my name.
Say my name, say my name.
Go ahead and jump, but that won't stop him.
Were we doing a mashup right now? Is this a riff-off?
I was singing Beetlejuice.
I was singing Say My Name. Beyonce.
I was in the spooky mood of Beetlejuice.
And I was also there.
With Destiny's Child?
I want to go see Beetlejuice so bad. We were supposed to go this weekend, but unfortunately, my car needs an oil change, and don't clock me for how I say oil. Don't.
Clocker.
Don't.
Clocker, please. Because we do not be living in the South like how she be talking.
No. Okay, but I don't know why, but I just say oil. I don't know. That's how it is. But I get clocked all the time for how I say it. Don't start. Don't start.
Say it regular.
Oil.
Oil.
I need an oil change.
You don't have to
I need an oil.
it like that.
I need an oil change.
No.
I need an oil change.
No, just say it. Oil.
I need an oil change.
No. Oil.
Oil.
There you go.
I need an oil change.
Oil. It's
I
just
need
oil.
an oil change.
No, like, just say oil.
Oil. Oil.
You're just lazy when you talk, is all that it is.
Oil.
Say pour.
Pour. Pour.
Oil.
Oil.
No. Say how you say it.
Oil.
What's
Pour.
your other thing?
Oil. Boil. Towel.
Bowl.
Owl. An owl. Ooh. An owl.
No. An owl?
There's an owl over there.
You just said it right.
An owl over there.
No.
There's an owl over there. I know how you're supposed to say an owl. I get it. I can't. It's just too much for my mouth to be doing that. Owl. No, it makes me feel like I'm throwing up. Owl. You know? Owl. 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 Oh my God, no.
Earlier?
I say pen and pen too. Go ahead.
Earlier today in Spirit Halloween.
I wasn't there.
Yes, you were. Okay. Mystery Man held up something. What was it that he held up?
I don't even know where we're at. What are you talking about? I done forgot about that trip already. What? Oh, what?
He held up something.
And what'd I say?
And he saw the price of it. And we both said, oh, throw it away at the same time.
Oh, no. He's been talking about how he wants a fur coat.
Yeah.
And he put on a big fur coat. And he was like, oh, it has no pockets.
Oh,
and we said,
oh,
throw it away.
At the same time.
Yeah, literally. And it was really funny, and we laughed a long time.
And Mystery Man just looked at us like we were crazy.
Yeah.
And then we both laughed and we said, ah.
That's because the one brain cell we share was really popping off today.
In there, man. It was in spirit with us.
I thought Katie got kidnapped, and I'm panicking, bro. Panic mode set, and there were a lot of people in that Spirit Halloween, and there was like, I could not see her because she's about 5'0". And I was looking all around for her, and I couldn't even see her, not at all. And I was like, Mystery Man, Katie's gone. She got kidnapped. So I'm looking. I'm in panic mode. Like, you know in those movies when, like, everything is spinning in fast motion around them and they're just like this in slow motion? That was me in Spirit Halloween.
That's just your pets.
Yes. And then this lovely, kind person walked by me with a septum and said, I love your hair. And I said, thank you. And then I was back in panic mode real fast. And she didn't get kidnapped. She's here. I found her. So.
I was looking at stuff.
But I say pen and pen. I'm writing with a pen.
You're going to put a pen in that?
And I'm going to poke with a pen. Like I say, I'm opposite. I know I do that one. The old bowl thing. Bowl and bowl are the same. But I say them a little different. You can hear it. I'm going to boil a pot of water. Boil a pot of... Bowl? I'm going to boil a pot of water. I'm going to boil... Fuck. I'm going to boil a pot... No. It doesn't even matter anymore. Why am I trying so hard to say it?
You're going to boil a pot of water.
I'm going to boil a pot of water. And I'm going to put it in a bowl.
That didn't sound too bad.
Thank you.
Sometimes you just get so lazy. There was like a
Don't
TikTok.
Don't talk about me like that.
When you talk. There was like a TikTok that I found and it was of a Southerner saying those things. It was like a sentence of like, whatever.
Boil a pot of boiling oil. I'm going to boil a pot of boiling oil. Bring me a pot of boiling oil. Boil.
I don't know. So, you guys hear her. But I made her say it and it was crazy.
I don't mean to though, but everyone clocks me for it. Okay, I'm going to boil a pot of boiling oil.
Perfect.
Thank you. That's not how I say it though.
I don't know why.
Our family
I don't know where you adapted that.
Our family originates
that pronunciation
from the South. And I think it's just in my bones for me to say bowl. I don't know. Papa used to say toilet. Britt says it like bowl and stuff, but she's country. She's country-esque. Britt, you're not country, but you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
You're a wannabe cowgirl.
Okay, I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Brittany wants to be a
cowgirl, baby. But I don't know. So we all kind of say a little silly Billy. But like my mom, mom's side.
We all don't. It's just
who? No, our mom's side is a little southern, and our dad's side is a little southern. And yeah,
I got that for you.
I think I just accidentally picked it up along my journey. But I don't want to be. I don't want to sound like that. I don't want people to assume I'm from the South. I got a really good Southern accent, though, if you ask me. It's pretty good. I mean,
Why did you just turn it on?
Because I just wanted them to know that, like, I could kind of talk like I'm from the South, but there's a couple different ways to talk from the South. Like, there's this kind of South, which I think is a little bit more, like, messy, like, whatever. But then there's, like, the Southern Belle kind. And it's, like, I don't know, a little higher pitched, like, I don't know, like, I'm just from the South, and, you know? I'm pretty good at it.
Stop.
Don't you think?
Why are you what?
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
I know.
That was good, but that was crazy.
Thank you. I'm pretty good at that one. I tried to do a bunch of accents, and then I think I realized, I educated myself a little bit, that it's not very polite to do other accents.
Yeah.
And, which, there's always time to educate yourself on situations. Like, we're from a small town, and it's, as the world progresses and there's more stuff going on, all you gotta do is educate yourself, and it's pretty simple. But so I'm pretty sure it's like to do like British and Australian and like other accents like that, I believe it's considered kind of rude.
Yeah, I would see that.
Yeah. I don't think it's rude for me to do a Southern accent because all of our family's from the South. I'm not from the South, but like literally everybody was born and raised in Virginia or West Virginia or whatever, like
Mountain Mama.
Alabama. Mountain Mama. We went to, my town had this little party for Labor Day, and it was pretty fun. Honestly, did you have a good time?
Mm-hmm.
We, like, the band was like a, kind of like a rock band, and then they changed to like a little country band and stuff, but we were sitting there having a good time, singing along, do-si doing.
Yeah, it was fun. It was pretty good.
They had some food trucks?
They played that song, and they were like, we heard that this town loves to sing, and then it was literally just me, Brianna, and Brittany singing the song.
Yeah, nobody else was singing along. We were like, we got you!
And then this one lady just kept, like, staring at us.
Oh, yeah, they were mad, bro. They were, I mean, we were being annoying, granted, but, like, you only live once,
You're supposed to be.
Why would it matter if you're a little annoying?
You're supposed to be annoying with a live band.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
Like, all the people commenting on the TikToks and shorts or whatever that I post of the podcast, and they're like, please stop. Trash is, trash does, whatever. Like, why does it matter to y'all? Sorry. See, I didn't mean to, but I do say y'all often. Why does it matter if we're sitting here being two dumb girls on the internet? Like, you live one time, why not get on here and embarrass yourself a little bit? Yeah. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Everyone's too concerned about what other people think of them and how people view them.
Right.
Me being one of them, I want people to perceive me in a positive way, but...
Yeah, you were ready to quit the podcast after we got our first hate comment.
Yeah, and then I just deleted the whole TikTok, so it doesn't even matter. What hate comment?
But, I mean, if this clip right here decides to go on the TikTok, I'd be fine with it. We don't care about the people that comment and just bash us. We really don't care.
We don't.
You can't say anything that's more hurtful than what our exes have said to us before.
And I know that's right. I know that's right. You want to talk about that Nico...
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? What's his name?
I don't know.
I knew it for a second.
Know. Something Avocado.
Yeah, Nico Avocado or whatever his name is. I don't know right now, but...
It's like Nico Taco Avocado or something like that.
Something, yeah. He does mukbangs on the internet, like it's a ton of food in front of people.
Yeah.
But Katie just showed me this TikTok.
Yeah. So he used to do, I don't know if he still does them, but he used to do the mukbangs, and he got, like, super overweight, like a super unhealthy weight, like, to the point where he was using a, like, what are those called?
Like an oxygen mask?
Yeah.
A breathing tank?
Yeah, like a breathing tank.
Oxygen tank?
Yeah, and all this stuff. And I was scrolling on TikTok earlier when I was sitting here, and it, like, popped up this thing, and it was, like, 2 steps ahead. And it's him talking, I'm always 2 steps ahead. And then it snapped to him now, and he's, like, super skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he lost all that weight, whatever. He said that he lost, like, 250 pounds. But, like, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's, like, a very creepy kind of video.
Because it keeps cutting back and forth.
Talking.
Like, it cuts from, like, him before and him now after he's lost weight, and it cuts back and forth, and he's just, like, eerily staring into the camera and, like, talking in a very menacing way, and he's, like...
His eyes are, like, bloodshot. It's weird.
Yeah, and he's, like, just yesterday you guys were calling me fat and making fun of me, and now here I am and everything, and, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, I was telling her, like, I'm pretty sure he was very fit before he started mukbangs.
Yeah,
like, he had different content. Mm-hmm. And then he started doing mukbangs and mukbangs. How do you say that? Mukbang, mukbang, whatever.
I think it's a mukbang.
But, yeah, that was just weird that, I don't know, he must have just done it and not told anybody, or he, like, pre-recorded a ton of content. A ton, because it takes some time to lose that much weight.
Yeah, it does.
So he must have recorded, like, I don't know, a ton. I haven't checked any of his content to see when he posted and stuff, but he must have pre-recorded a ton and then lost the weight behind the scenes, but, I mean, whatever, good for him if that's what he wants, you know?
Yeah. It's just crazy, though, because, like, I don't know, how do you get that thin again?
Just, like, determination. And if maybe he had, like, if he had extra skin, he had the surgeries to remove it and stuff, or you can hide it if it's not, because it wasn't, like, a full video shot of, like, a full body shot of him. It was just, like, his upper half, and I feel like you can hide your extra skin well like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It was weird, though. I don't know. That was crazy. Because I've talked about him before being super unhealthy.
Oh, he said it was the craziest social experiment he's ever done.
Yeah.
And, like, that's crazy.
Like a social experiment?
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
And I feel like that takes a lot of determination because, I mean, to go from, like, doing the mukbangs like he did and, like, eating that amount and, like, whatever, that takes a lot of determination to just kick that habit. Like, your body still is going to crave that. It's still going to be, like, a habit for you, you know? Like, that takes a lot of determination to stop doing that. Mm-hmm. Like, but after a while, like, so Mystery Man and I decided to stop, like, eating fast food so much because we were eating fast food a lot and, like, gaining weight and whatever. And, like, now it's been, like, a week and a half or something we haven't really had fast food other than today we had Cane's. But, like, it's not like I want it anymore. Like, I don't know. I like eating at home. We're both very good cooks, you know? Mm-hmm. But, I don't know. Like, that, I feel like that would take a lot of determination and hard work. I mean, it does take hard work to lose weight. It's so hard to lose weight. Mm-hmm. Just like it's hard for people to gain weight when you have trouble. Like, and Katie's not the only one in our family that has trouble gaining weight. Like, Matt and Amanda and Nick both or all of them have. There's not two there. There's a whole plethora, but a lot. Look at me using big words that I don't know. They have a lot of trouble gaining weight and always have until they got like older and they were able to put on like older weight basically. Mm-hmm. But it's hard to do both things. It's hard to just be happy too. Have you noticed that vaping gives you dry mouth?
No.
It does me. Not as bad as cigarettes used to, but I kind of want to quit, but it's going to be hard.
Dude, I was thinking that too.
That you want to quit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever since my cardiologist appointment.
Oh, yeah, they kind of get on you about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Just since then, it's kind of just like been stuck in my head that maybe I should quit.
Yeah, like, it's not a fun thing to do. It's not good for you. It doesn't help. And
when I quit smoking before, like, when I quit cigarettes and vaping, like, I felt better. I could breathe better. Like, I really could. Mm-hmm. And I picked it back up. But anyway, about YouTubers. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so I want to get into... this is old news. Everyone knows about it. At least, like, everybody that followed the beauty community. But Jeffree Star. Mm-hmm. But, like, that happened, I don't know, years ago. But how it all happened is that he just, like, stopped filming, up and moved to Texas?
Something like that.
Utah? He's somewhere. But, like, that shit was crazy. And then he came out saying, like, posting stuff about the Illuminati.
Did he? I haven't seen the stuff about Illuminati.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't say the Illuminati, but he posted and he was like, I had to move really fast. There was people coming for me. Like, it wasn't safe in California anymore.
Jeffree Star is a very controversial person.
Yeah.
Like, he has pretty bad views.
Yeah.
He's a very entertaining creator. Sorry, I just took up beatboxing.
The aux cord wasn't plugged in all the way. But, like, there's just so much stuff that, like, we should get into with YouTube celebrities because, like, Jeffree Star, that's a whole crazy story.
Yeah.
And, like...
Shane Dawson. What are you doing?
He who shall not be named.
Oh, my God. If you don't know about Shane Dawson, baby, look it up. I'm telling you.
Because and he has kids now.
He has kids. Mm-hmm. Two. They adopted twins. Mm-hmm. Or had a surrogate. I don't know.
Twins.
But, well, yeah. I said that part. That doesn't affect how they got him. The whole Shane Dawson, because I used to watch Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star when they had their whole kit and caboodle
collab type deal.
Yeah, and because they put out interesting content for me. I don't know, I liked it. But then, like, to find out all the stuff with Jeffree Star, because he has said, like, the N-word and, like, a bunch of slurs, and he has, like, very poor views on a lot of things. Like, he used to just, like, say the N-word very often. Mm-hmm. And, like, you can't do that. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you're on MySpace, baby. You can't do that. Mm-hmm. And then, like, with all the stuff with Shane Dawson, with, like, the cat video, and, I don't know, just his whole thing, bro. Mm-hmm. And he did blackface in his old videos and stuff like that. And so I haven't watched him since. Because we used to also be very into the conspiracy theory videos, which now, if you watch them, because I think I turned one on just to see. And now it's just like, you're stretching, you know?
Yeah.
At first it was good. I love a good conspiracy theory. Yeah. I love a good conspiracy
theory. Because, like, at first he was doing, like, actual conspiracy theories about, like, stuff that happened in the past. And, like, it's, like, and he did, like, stuff on, like, the Mandela effect. Like, he did all this good stuff. And, like, I watched one of his recent ones, and it's about, we think Olive Garden reuses their breadsticks.
Yeah. And will this ice cream melt in the sun? I don't care. Yeah. I don't care about that, baby. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's just gross. Like, it's just, that's what happens.
You're just testing stuff. Yeah. Like, and, like, he did that whole thing with the retail store. Yeah. About recycling with TJ makeup. Yeah. Yeah, like, been known. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is what it is. They're a whole thing. Have you heard about Eugene Cooley? Is that her name? Because we're talking about Jeffree Star, so that plays into it. She's a YouTuber that very, 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 very thin. Like, everybody is concerned she has an eating disorder. Eugene Cooley. I'm sure if you saw a picture, long black hair, like literally this big around. Well, so it's this woman on YouTube who's been on YouTube forever. Her and Jeffree Star are friends. And Shane Dawson did a whole, like, 3-part series about her. Oh. And
because she's been on the internet for so long and people are like, hey, you're unwell. Like, you're going to pass away if you continue to do what you're doing, because she has, like, no meat on her bones. Like, literally just so stick thin from anorexia or bulimia, whatever, an eating disorder. And it's been this thing forever that people are so concerned about her. The Shane Dawson series, he put her in, like, help. He got her help, and she came back and was like, I did have an eating disorder. I'm eating now, whatever. She looked better. But now it's back to the point of where people, like, literally think that she's going to pass away soon. Her hair is falling out. Like, she's, like, having palpitations. She's, like, just so unwell. And, like, her mom is, like, encouraging it, because she'll be like, guys, I don't have an eating disorder. My mom is right here. Ask her. And she's like, Eugenia. I don't know. She eats, like, I see her eating all the time. She's not unhealthy, whatever, but it's so obvious to the point of, like, yes, she is. She's struggling.
Yeah. And wasn't it, like, a big thing that, like, Shane Dawson recording her, getting help and stuff like that, like, blew up too, because you shouldn't be recording people when they're doing that kind of thing?
Yeah, he was just doing it for a coin, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he was just like, I don't know. I didn't watch that series, but because I've watched a lot of videos about Eugenia, whatever the frick her name is. We're trying so hard not to cuss, y'all. But I think it's Eugenia. I don't know, whatever. I watch a lot of stuff about her. And, like, it's horrible. And, like, she has people in her comment section saying, like, oh, are you pregnant? Oh, you look pregnant. Oh, are you gaining weight? You know, because, like, that's stuff that, you know, trolls saying stuff to make her unwell. You know what I'm saying? But, like, she's even had breakdowns. Her accounts keep getting banned because it's, like, promoting unhealthy whatever. And, like, obviously kids are on the apps. But, like, her TikToks keep getting banned, whatever. But, like, Jeffree Star, like, will make comments to her about stuff, and, like, because they're supposedly friends. People have called to do welfare checks on her and stuff like that. I don't know. That is all crazy. And I don't know. Sad. Very sad. Because you can tell that she's struggling. And, like, it's gotten to the point where, like, that's her brand now. You know? That's what people know her for. And she, like, I don't know, is promoting it. And also she does some sketchy stuff on live, because she, like, shows inappropriate parts of herself on live as, like, a mistake. Like, oops. Oh, oops. Did I flash you? Yeah.
Weird.
It's this whole thing.
Weird.
Yeah.
I also saw this TikTok about, I'm getting back into the Illuminati because it just fascinates me, but there was this other one in it. I don't know who the lady was. She's very famous. It was like a podcast. And there was this people talking, whatever, and she was like, well, you know, I'm just going to flash my one eye. Like, I'm just going to flash a little one eye, or a little gang sign, or, you know, the horns. And then it goes, like, and then the guy's like, oh, is that what Ice Spice was doing at the Super Bowl? Because you remember there was the thing going around of Ice Spice, like, flashing this. She was doing this at the camera. And so she was like, yeah. She was like, that's how you call on whatever. And I mean, maybe this isn't about the Illuminati, but I think it's like about the Illuminati and selling your soul type. And so she was like, yeah, that's part of it. And then she was like, and all of your upcoming pop stars, she was like, the make me sweat, and they're like, no way. She's like, yeah, how do you perform a song once and get a Grammy for it, or whatever it is, like a. And they were like, nuh-uh, and she was like, yeah. She was like, so all these, like, little pictures that you're seeing of them posing with their one eye, or their one eye's just in the sunlight, like, that type. She's like, just watch who you're supporting, because she was like, that's the calling card. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, the older I get, the more I believe that there is an Illuminati, and, type, like, and, like, celebrities are just in it. Yeah. There's no way. Yeah,
well, I think there's a lot of sus activity happening in Hollywood.
Oh, of course.
Like, very sketchy stuff happening.
Of course.
Like, besides the whole predatory part of Hollywood, because everybody knows about that. That's proven.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, I feel like there is something, because there's so much talk of it. But at the same time,
there's no talk of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. And if you have people talking about you, that's people talking about you. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, if people are saying, oh, they're in the Illuminati, blah, 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 like, that's still people talking about you.
Yeah.
Even if it's not true, even if it doesn't exist. Like, because as social media progresses, we create more ideas and fictional stuff that we come up with, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, at the same time, there's so much out there. Yeah. I don't know. Like, people singing about it and people talking about it and stuff. Like,
like, there's rappers that even, there's a song, I don't know what it's called, but even in it, it says, like, I won't sell my soul. Like,
yeah.
So, like, you're hinting about it in songs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I 100% believe that there is, like, an Illuminati or a group of, like, higher beings in the celebrity world that, like, will just you.
Yeah.
If, like, you don't follow that standard.
Yeah.
Like, if you drop below fucking, I don't know, 1 million subscribers or whatever, 1 million followers, that type of thing, like, has to be. I swear, like, I think, and this is me just being crazy, I think that the celebrity world is just a big cult.
Yeah, I get that.
A big cult.
Yeah.
Because you're telling me they all hang out and they're all just friends and they're all like, oh yeah, you know, I have his contact, I have his number, even though you've never collabed with them, like, on a song or in a movie or anything like that.
I don't know, it's all sketchy. The whole Hollywood business is very sketchy. To be that famous is crazy.
Yeah. And I feel like it's very secretive, and I don't get why.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you were a celebrity, wouldn't you be wanting to promote, like, oh, hey, I'm going here, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, like, whatever? Because I get, like, privacy is still a thing when you're a celebrity, but, like, when you end up advertising for something, and, like, it was a secret before, like, why was it a secret?
Yeah.
You know?
You know, Chaperone's getting a lot of hate.
For why?
Because she went on TikTok and was like, I'm a person and I don't want people coming up to me to ask me for a picture. I shouldn't have to stop and give you a picture or give you an autograph or blah, blah, blah. I should just be able to say no. I should be able to go about my life.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I also feel like celebrities are held to such a higher standard when they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because the thing with celebrities is that, like, they're the same as everybody else.
They just have a talent.
Yeah, they just have a talent. Like, they got famous for something.
Right.
So, like, I'm not gonna hate on her because, like, she's still new to being famous and being in top charts and stuff like that. Like, I think, like, it's just hard for her to adapt to that celebrity lifestyle because she hasn't been in it for long at all.
Yeah.
Like, she hasn't been that famous. She's been in the music industry, but she's, like, she blew up.
Yeah.
Easily. Boom. Like.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think that people should hate on her because, like, I would probably feel the same way.
Right.
Like.
I don't know. I see both sides of it because, like, you're a celebrity. You wanted this. This is now the price you pay.
Yeah.
Like, you have all of this wealth and all of this, like, fame.
Yeah.
So what? You have to take pictures with people or so what? They notice you, whatever. Like,
right.
But I get at the same time, you just want to be a normal person and go about your life. But you are no longer just a normal person.
Right.
You aren't anymore.
Yeah. But I feel like that's something that, like, she has to still adapt to.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like she shouldn't be getting hate for that because, like, everybody in the world wants to be famous. I don't care. Everybody wants to be famous due to wealth. Okay? Like, if I was to become famous, if this Disney Drama podcast was to become famous and we were, you know, doing big stuff, like, I would probably feel the same way at first.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've lived 21 years of my life walking on the street, not being noticed, like, not having to stop and take a picture, not having to stop and sign something, not having to have bodyguards guard me for going to Walmart.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
So I feel like it's just a new thing to her. Yeah. And I feel like with today's society, there's so much hate against everybody. There's so much hate. Yeah. Like, why? Why are we so mean?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. And I don't think that celebrities shouldn't be able to live a normal life. Like, I do feel bad for them. It's hard to feel bad for celebrities when they have all the fame and success and the wealth that they could ask for. When they have everything at their fingertips and there's people out here that are homeless and can't get a job and have, like, whatever. It's hard to feel bad for them. But I do feel bad in the sense that they can no longer live a life of normalcy, normality, normal life. Like, I feel bad for them in that sense because it would be hard to have to go out everywhere and constantly be on, like, performing, basically, because you have everybody watching you, paparazzi watching you, like...
Yeah, like, you can't be private anymore. No. Like...
But at the same time... wipe a tear with $100 bill, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm back and forth with it. Not that any celebrity will ever hear this, so it doesn't even matter, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah. I can see it both. Like, I wouldn't say that I feel, like, sorry for them. Like, I wouldn't say that I feel bad for them. I just think, like, oh, yeah, that does suck. Yeah. Like, that you don't have a personal life anymore. Like, you can't, like, they can't pop out a child without it being all over the news the next morning. Like, I get that. But also, like, then I think, oh, that child is going to be, like...
set for life. They don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Like, they don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah.
So, like, it's hard because, like, they do get everything they want. Their family gets everything that they want. Their kids get everything they want. Like, and that's, like, perfectly fine, you know? Obviously, if celebrities are having kids, raise them with the money that you have. But it's just, like, I don't know. It's hard to It's hard to feel bad for such a wealthy group of individuals when, like... I don't know. Yeah. They signed up for that life.
Right. I do feel bad for, like, celebrities that started young.
Yeah.
Like...
oh, yeah, 100%.
Like, I don't know, that's a lot of pressure on somebody young, and then they have to uphold that. And a lot of, like, young celebrities were forced into it by their parents because their parents couldn't afford stuff, so now the kid has to make the money. I feel bad for childhood actors and, like, musicians and stuff like that. Like,
100%.
That's a whole different story. But, I don't know. With Chapel, she's going to do her own thing. Yeah. Whatever. It's not going to make her any less famous. It's not going to... she's still going to have to go out and sign stuff and take pictures, you know? Yeah.
And, like, my thing with that is that, like, Doja Cat literally said that all of her fans are B-words. And, like, she doesn't care. Like, she doesn't care about the fans. She doesn't care. Okay? But, like, she's still famous.
I think she came back and did, like, a rebuttal against that, though.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I think so. I think she said something like, my true fans I care about, but it's, like, everybody else, whatever. But it's also hard because a lot of people form parasocial, I think is what it's called, relationships with celebrities. Which, like, I think, if I'm saying it right and I know about it, which I'm not even 100% positive I do, but, like, a parasocial relationship where it feels like you know them. Because, like, me with Billie, I've watched a lot of her stuff on the internet, and... like, it doesn't feel like I know her at all, but, like, that would be a good example of, like, you form this connection with a celebrity and you, like, people with a lot of people say that they're in parasocial relationships with these celebrities where it feels like you know them, and if you saw them on the street, you could walk up to them and just talk to them like they're your best friend, but they don't know you. You know everything about them because of the social media and stuff like that, but they don't know anything about you. You're a stranger to them, but that's not the connection that you feel with them. So I think it's hard that way because, like, being a celebrity and knowing that these people have these, like, this picture of you, obsession, yeah, like, thinking that we're best friends and I'm in love with the celebrity and they know me and whatever. And so I think that's hard because, like, you can't play into that. Yeah. But, like, at the same time, that's who made you famous. Right. That's who pays your bills, you know? Right. I don't know, it's iffy. If we ever become big, we're going to have to figure it out, which I hope we become big. Do you believe in manifestation? We got to cut this off soon, but...
yeah, kinda. Yeah, I do believe in manifestation.
Yeah? Yeah. You speak it into existence, it'll come true?
Yeah, but I don't speak it, I just think it and it happens. Yeah. But, yeah, I would say I believe in manifestation. The mind is a very powerful thing.
I agree. My thing with manifestation is, like, yeah, I think it can be beneficial because it can set you on a path of believing it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think, like, I think it's real for you. Yeah. I'm not saying it's real for, like, you manifesting something into the world. Yeah. I don't think that's true.
I think it just creates a positive outlook for you.
Yeah. I think you manifest yourself mentally. Like, me right now, I'm manifesting, like, oh, I want a high GPA. I want a high GPA. So I'm gonna eventually get a higher GPA. Like, that's just how manifestation works. But I'm not, like, manifesting, like, I don't know, like, it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Right. Like, I am, and I bet it will.
Like, I don't know. But yeah, so I think manifestation is true for yourself, but I don't think it's true, like, if you were manifesting someone to come into your life. Like, I don't see that. Yeah. I think, like, when you manifest yourself, like, say I manifest, like, I'm manifesting, like, say before I met Corbin, say I was manifesting, like, him and I getting together. Like, that doesn't happen. You're still manifesting yourself, because then you're going to reach out and you're going to, like, look into that. And you're, like, just manifestation is all in you, basically.
Yeah, and I think that, like, when you manifest something and it comes true, it's just because you're more aware of it happening. Right. So, like, if I'm like, oh, I'm going to be in a good mood tomorrow. I know I'm going to be in a good mood tomorrow. And then I wake up tomorrow in a good mood. That's just making myself aware that I wanted that to happen and it happened. Yeah. Or I'm manifesting I'm going to live in a 3-story house. Yeah. And then I buy a 3-story house. Yeah. It's not because I sat there and said it's going to happen. It's because I had a job that I could pay the bills of this 3-story house. I found this house. Right. Like,
and I feel like when you manifest stuff like that, like, you're just creating, like, the short-term and the long-term goals. Yeah. Is really all, like, realistically all it is. Like, you're manifesting something that you want, so you're making that a goal that you want to achieve.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a positive thing because it helps reinforce what you want in life instead of just, like, sitting here being like, oh, I don't want anything, I have nothing, you know? Right. Like, because since, like, my mental health was so bad, I, like, didn't plan a future for myself. Like, it wasn't something on my to-do list. I was like, I don't know, we'll see. And so, like, I didn't have any goals of buying a house. I didn't have any goals of going to college or getting a good career. But now in my life where my mental health has, like, oh my God, so boring. Where my mental health has, like, plateaued-ish.
Big word.
Big, thank you so much. It's like, okay, now my job at a factory that I don't even know if I can do anymore, that's not fulfilling. Yeah. Where... what can I do in life that might make a change in somebody else's life? What job can I have that would be fulfilling to me that I would wake up and be like, oh, cool, I get to go do this job. You know, now it's different. I don't know. I thought about a dental assistant or something like that. Or just becoming a dentist because, hey, how about this? I go become a dentist. You, orthodontist, we open up one of those splitsy-do-laws that they have where orthodontist on one side, dentist on the other side, and we can work together. Sure. Cool. High five. Who's paying for my school? High five.
Not me.
High five. You are. You volunteered. See?
Not me.
Yeah, that's what's stopping me is not being able to afford schooling, and not having any clue of what I want to do since I'm so wishy-washy on life.
Well, with affording school, I'm going to be honest, that's not a logical explanation.
Why? I can't afford it right now. I have no income.
Yeah, but you don't have to afford it as you're going to school. That's not a thing.
I'm already in a lot of debt. I'm in a lot of debt already.
That doesn't matter either because what happens when you go to college is you get a FAFSA, and the FAFSA gives you a loan and I
tried that once.
And a grant, and the grant you don't have to pay back, but the loan you do. The loan you don't have to pay back until you're 6 months graduated.
It's based off your income, right?
It's not even based off of, well, it might be based off of yours now since you're older, but mine is based off of mom's income. Right.
How far back does it go?
2 years, 3 years?
Unfortunately, no. Won't work for me.
Yeah. But, like, I don't have to pay all my school until I'm 6 months graduated.
Maybe I'll look into it more tonight and come up with an idea. You want me to be a dentist with you?
Sure, you can.
That'd be gross. Let me fast track my school. We'll go to dental school together.
I don't know if you can fast track.
Yeah, I'll just do it all.
You have to have your undergrad under your belt.
I'll just do it all in a week. Give me a week.
And the crazy thing is that if you want to go to dental school with me, we have to get into the same dental school at the same time.
Let's. Give me, how long did it take? 4 years?
4 years for an undergrad?
Give me 4 years. I'll see you in 4 years.
At this point, I might be giving you 4 years. Everyone, in a previous episode, I mentioned how I needed to raise my GPA. I am now in my senior year of college, and my GPA ain't going to be there by the time I graduate for me to go to a dental school. So I might have to either retake courses or develop a minor.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't want you to be too stressed out about it because there are options.
I know.
Like, you're not stuck. Because I was just talking to Mystery Man about this. I was like, I feel bad for Katie because she has a lot of stressors going on right now. Yeah. And, like, I don't want you to think, like, this is a stopping point because it's not just like, oh, I guess I won't get into dental school then. Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. Yeah. Like, I have like, a positive outlook on it, and I have a very negative outlook on it. And, like, right now, pretty much like 75 of it is negative, and then the other 25. See, that GPA ain't there. That GPA ain't there. But that other 25 is positive. Yeah. And I'm trying to get it to where it's reversed because, like, how I see it as is like the negative impact is like, oh, you should have applied yourself in the previous years. Like, you should have actually thought about your long-term goal and worked towards it, and instead you didn't. Like, that's on you. That's a slap on the hand. Like, that sucks for you, and like you're gonna fucking hate the fact that you're gonna have to continue schooling to get to the GPA that you want to, but like, that sucks for you. You should have been better. So that's that negative impact, but then the positive impact is like, okay, well, now I have that time to have like better letters of recommendation.
That's true.
Get in like community service hours that look good on a dental application.
Right.
Have more time to practice for my DAT. So like, I don't know. Recently, I guess not recently, but like throughout life, I haven't been a very negative person on myself. And like, I know yours is just mental illness, but like, I've never really had a negative outlook on myself as to how long it takes me to do something and like how I act and, you know, how I show myself to the world. And like, I think that helps with schooling because like I can see like the positive impact on if I had to like go through 2 more years of school.
Yeah.
Or like the fact that even with my online university, since it doesn't give me all like the prereqs that I need for dental school, I'll still have to continue school before I even get to dental school.
Right.
And like, I still see that as a positive impact because like I have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah. And like what I think is it's happened already, you know? It's just another step now that you have to do it is what it is. You shouldn't be bashing yourself because you didn't apply yourself like you should have. It's just now you know, hey, I gotta apply myself. Yeah, I gotta do this.
Now's the time to work for it.
You have to remember you were 18 when you started out. That's a child. Yeah. Like, it's hard to put all that pressure onto young adults. Like, now all of a sudden you're expected to do this, and now it's all based off of these years of what your GPA is going to be and stuff like that, you know? Yeah. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, so, like, I'm not necessarily, like, I would say that it is a stressor, for sure, but I'm not, like, it's not the end of the world for me. It's not the end of my career for me.
Right, obviously.
And it's definitely not the end of me wanting to be a doctor.
Yeah, because you're gonna, if I could cuss, I'd say a lot. You're gonna kick A's and take names because you're gonna be a doctor, and that's dope, dude.
Yeah, and, like, my whole thing is that, like, everybody asks me, every single person that, like, I meet, and I tell them, oh, I want to be an orthodontist, and they're like, oh, that's a lot of schooling. And then the very next question that they ask me is, do you think you're going to be able to do it? Like, do you think you're going to be able to go through all that schooling? And I'm like, yeah. And the only reason that I say yeah to that is because I've had it in my mind that I want to be an orthodontist for all these years. Yeah. So why wouldn't I continue with that mindset for the rest of these years? You know what I'm saying?
Just make it a reality because it's up to you now to just execute it. Yeah. I've also been on this new wave of like, when something's like making me mad or like I'm stressed out about something, like, okay, so I don't know. I don't even know an example, but like me being stressed or mad about it isn't going to change it. Like, so I owe a lot of money to a lot of people for my doctor's appointments. And, like, sitting there and being so stressed out about it, it's, like, making me sick and thinking, like, I have to get back to work so I can do this, blah, blah, blah. Me being so stressed to the point of making myself sick isn't going to make these collection agencies be like, you know what, let's not charge her. Like, it doesn't matter what my attitude is towards it, so why would it be a negative one? So, like, you with your GPA and being stressed about it and everything, like, you being stressed about it isn't going to make them up it just because they looked at you and they were like, oh, she's stressed. I don't know, that's the new thing I'm on. I'm trying it out. I'll let you know how it works because I'm still stressed about my money, but
I, like, and my whole thing is that I know that, like, I do want this. Like, I know that I do want to be an orthodontist because, like, my whole mindset has changed just from Monday or Sunday, whatever day it was. Like, whatever day I actually looked at it and I was like, oh, shit. That's not gonna work. My mindset has changed with school so much in just that quick amount of time, and that's how I know that, like, I want this. Like, I don't think I've ever wanted anything more. Because, like, I reached out to Mystery Man because Mystery Man graduated from the same college that I attend, and, like, he's very good at schooling. He graduated with a high GPA, which is what I need. But, like, he helped me in the aspect of, like, how can I get my GPA up? Is it possible for me to get my GPA up in my senior year to what I need? And then I also contacted my academic advisor. And, like, that is also, like, a very big, like, opening point because, like, I'm an online student. I don't have to contact an academic advisor. Yeah. But, like, I did because I'm like, okay, this is a problem. this is what I need. And I reached out to my academic advisor. Her name's also Katie. And I was like, hey, Katie here. I was like, how can I achieve this GPA? Mm-hmm. Or I said, is it possible? Is it even possible for me to do that? And she said, with straight A's, I think you can only get to this level. Do you need that level GPA before attending your next school? And I said, yeah, I need that for, like, just one dental school. And that's, like, the lowest GPA dental school that I could have found. Mm-hmm. Like, and so, like, like, that low GPA and, like, her saying, like, you might have to retake courses and you might have to do a minor, like, that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, that is a stressor for me. But also, like, another stressor that's going on right now is, like, okay, like, do I just need to take up a minor? Mm-hmm. Do I just need to go through that extra schooling to get to the highest GPA that I possibly can, mm-hmm. so that way I can apply for those dental schools that I wanted to, and not just have to sit back and be like, take me to this one dental school that has the lowest GPA.
Well, couldn't you talk to her and be like, hey, what's the best opportunity for me to get the highest GPA? Would it be to retake classes or to have a minor? And what would be the biggest setback?
Yeah, and I'm sure that I could, but also in her email she said, let's see how you do in your next courses and we'll talk from there. Oh. So I don't know if she wants to see if I, like, can maintain an A throughout these courses to see if it would be even ideally possible, right? You know? Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't know, there's a lot that goes through college students' minds that a lot of people don't see, mm-hmm. and I feel like a lot of it is also, like, people that either haven't gone to school or they've already gone to school and they've applied their degree to other stuff, mm-hmm. but, like, when it's like this, where it's, like, because my degree, I could use it, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Like, I'm only getting this degree so that I can go to a dental school.
Yeah, it's just, like, the lowest step of what you have to do.
It's step one. Like, that's all it is. And so, like, with that being said, like, a lot of people are done after their 4 years. Right. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not at all.
You still have 80 left.
I'm done with step one of a, like, 5-step plan.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah, so that's a little insight to Katie's mind in episode 7 of the Dizzy Drama Podcast.
Welcome. That's Katie.
That's Brianna.
Okay, everybody. We're going to wrap things up.
Yeah.
We're done talking.
Here's the outro. Oh, no, that's after
no, because I couldn't. The outro. Yeah, I could not. I literally, last episode, I was like, when I put the outro, here's the circle, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I can't even put it there. So don't listen to me when I talk.
She texted me. She was like, it was too long.
Yeah, it was too far away from the end. So when you see it later, click that circle and subscribe to our podcast. We're at 51 subscribers, so that's awesome.
Yay! 51?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're doing good. I appreciate you guys. We love you so much. Okay, well, that's it. Katie, say goodbye. Say the outro. Tell them.
Thank you guys so much for listening and watching episode 7 of the Dizzy Drama Podcast.
What's my name?
That's Brianna.
And that's Katie. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Oh, subscribe, comment, like. Oh, comment. If you made it this far, which I'm sure a lot of you didn't, comment what you're manifesting right now.
Oh, yeah. Good one.
Thank you.
Very good one. Yeah. Comment what you're manifesting. If you're not manifesting, start manifesting.
Start it right now. Comment down below. All right. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Here's the outro. Click that circle.
Yeah, click the
circle.
Click the circle. It's right there. Watch our other video. Click the square.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. See you Wednesday.